Guys, we'll do the same thing we did this morning. I'll let Trent make an introduction first.
Obviously, I'd like to introduce Colin, and his parents are back here, Rick and Teresa Kaepernick. Glad to have them on board.
If you guys want, if anybody wants to come up, Taylor, if you want to come up to get closer shots, feel free. All right, we good? Okay, so we'll start out with Colin answering a couple questions, then we'll bring Coach back up. Watch your step. I don't need you falling on the first day.
How was the drive?
Great.
Traffic?
A little bit, not too bad.
Just what's been going through your mind in the hours since you got the phone call?
Just been very excited. Such a great opportunity. I mean, working with Coach Harbaugh this spring when he came to work me out. Had a great workout with him, had a great feeling about it. Didn't know things were going to work out like this, but, I mean, I think this is a perfect situation for me.
I think a lot of 49ers fans are wondering if you're the quarterback of the future there. How would you answer that question? Are you the QB of the future in San Francisco?
Well, I think I'm going to come in and just work as hard as I can and try to compete for that starting spot. When it comes down to it, that's going to be Coach Harbaugh's decision, whether he feels I'm ready and he feels I'm the best quarterback for that. But for me, I'm just going to try to do my part and work hard.
Colin, you said that you think this is the perfect situation. What makes this the perfect situation for you?
For me, I think I fit Coach Harbaugh's offense well, their style of play. Coming into an offense that has a lot of great weapons on it, from the running back to the tight end to the receivers. And, I mean, it's close to home, coming in with a new coaching staff, and, I mean, I think everything just fits well.
What do you mean in terms of that you fit well with his style of offense? What do you see in the West Coast version of the offense that would work where you didn't run in the line?
Well, I think just watching a little bit of Stanford and knowing Andrew Luck a little bit and talking to him, a lot of the things they do I think fit my skill set well. I mean, watching a lot of their tape, they like a mobile quarterback. They like a quarterback that can do a lot of different things. So I'm very excited to start getting my feet wet.
Colin, you mentioned during the workout you had in Reno that Coach Harbaugh was very hands-on, extremely energetic. When you think about that workout, anything in particular kind of popped to mind where you're like, hey, this is kind of unique or different about him?
I think the first thing that came to mind was, well, number one, the energy he brought. He was running all over the field with me, throwing the football around, and from the get-go, it was just a competition out there from, all right, we're going to see who can throw the most perfect spirals to each other. And then, all right, we're going to see who can be the most accurate throwing through the goalpost from different spots. And, I mean, we got through our workout as far as throwing the routes and stuff like that, but we also had a lot of competitions as well.
Did you have a deep ball competition?
Didn't have a deep ball competition.
Didn't quite get to that.
Is there any frustration level with this lockout on again, off again, now it's back on, that you won't be able to just jump straight right into work like you would have wanted to?
Would love to be able to jump right into work. At the same time, as a player, you just have to make sure you're prepared for when things do get settled. And for me, I try not to worry about it too much.
What's your, I know I realize this all just happened. What's your itinerary now looking like over the next couple of days and weeks?
I'm going to find out tonight when I meet with Coach Harbaugh. Whatever he needs from me or whatever he asks me to do, that's going to be my plans for the next few days.
Work out with the team. I mean, what are you going to do then?
I'm either going to be back in Reno or somewhere starting to train and make sure I'm ready for when everything does get cleared up.
All right, we
You
good?
mentioned that not that you're friends with Andrew Luck. You're going to give him a call, see what his experience is like under Coach Harbaugh when he was playing for him.
Definitely. I mean, especially if this lockout stays on, I'm going to try to pick his brain as much as I can and try to get a jump start into this offense and pick up as much as I can from him.
What kind of offense did you run in high school? I know you did the pistol offense with Colin.
I was in a wing T offense in high school.
What kind of adjustment do you think this is going to be for you going to a pro-style offense?
I don't think it's going to be a big adjustment. I think I've proven that I can be under center, take snaps, throw the ball. It's just going to be picking up on terminology and some different route combinations.
Okay, great. Thanks, Colin.
Thank you.
We'll bring Coach Harbaugh back up to answer some questions. Nice job.
Gio, who won the competitions?
Shameless self-promotion, Trent Balke. Let's see, the spiral competition, if I recall correctly, I won the first one, and then that was 5-4, and then you won the second one 5-1, and then the accuracy through the goalpost, Colin won, and actually Trent Balke came in for a late throw, and it actually was the winner. So I picked my battles well, though. We didn't have the long ball competition.
Can you talk about wanting to find a quarterback who's got the quarterback DNA? What makes you think Colin has that in his makeup?
Productivity. First I think a lot of it comes down to 11 on 11 football. How are you at that? And is it what contribution is the quarterback making to the offensive unit? His production's been dramatic. The only quarterback in the history of the NCAA to ever throw for 10,000 yards and rush for 4,000 yards in the annals of college football. That man there holds that, is the only one to achieve that. Winning from behind, being able to lead a team from behind and win. He's demonstrated that multiple times. Many other things, other attributes that you look for in a quarterback and that Colin possesses. And you hear talk about Colin being a developmental type of quarterback. I heard that a few times after we selected Colin, and that goes for all quarterbacks. That is every quarterback that goes from college to the National Football League. So he's no different. But he's got great gifts, from mom, dad, God, and he comes with the energy and the ability to think his way to success. So all those things and more.
I think when a lot of people look at his throwing motion, I thought, it's a longer throwing motion and maybe not just the prototypical West Coast, the idea of the West Coast system type quarterback. When you look at him, how do you see him mechanically fitting in to what you like to do offensively?
To me, it's can you process the information? How long does it take to get the ball out from the time you see the target open or coming open till it gets till that ball gets to the receiver? And he's very fast in processing that, and the ball gets there fast. He's got the kind of arm strength that can really power a ball through a defense. And past that, motion to me is everybody throws it different, and there's no one perfect way to mechanically to throw a football. I mean, anybody who's ever thrown something, whether it's picking up a rock and throwing it, or throwing a baseball, or throwing a football, or throwing anything, you throw how you throw. You've been throwing that way since you were a little kid, probably. Since you ever picked up a rock in the yard and threw it, that's how you throw. And so it matters what the ball does more than how you do it.
Colin has reportedly scored a 37 on the Wonderlic, which is obviously very good. Is that something that's important to you at all when factoring quarterbacks? It's figuring things out. It's being able to figure things out and think your way to success. I mean, in anything that you're doing, that's important, and especially playing the quarterback position. So just being able to figure it out, how to think your way to winning is really important. And that's in a pool match, in a street fight, in a football game. That's important because things are changing. Your plan meets the other person's plan or the other team's plan,
and you got to be able to adapt, think on your feet, adjust, and so quarterbacks. I mean, they're out there on the field making battlefield decisions. That's extremely important.
I was up at Reno this year when he beat Cal, and it was a pretty big game for them. Did you watch that film, and do you remember watching just a lot of film on him? What struck you about him?
Well, I mean, all those things that I've said. I mean, I love the way he competes. Like the way he he moves his team. And did watch a lot of film on him, and guy that is a winner.
What are you able to do with him while he's here? Are you able to get on the board and go through stuff?
I just gonna get to know him and just be around him and have him be around our coaches, our facility, and the rules are ever changing, by the hours here. So we'll do what we can. We'll have him here tonight, and he's gonna stay over, and then we'll visit again tomorrow.
I know that the lockout rules are back in effect. There were playbooks that left here today. Would you be disappointed if one of your veterans shared a playbook with him?
Not into hypotheticals.
How does drafting Colin affect your interest in Alex Smith?
It does not change one bit. The plan for Alex is unchanged. Everything that we've said from the very beginning. We want to get the best players on our roster that we possibly can, and then throw out the balls and let them compete. And Alex has the ability and the license to be the starting quarterback. Same thing I said about Alden yesterday, and same goes for Colin. So guys are run on their own gas, and that's what we believe. We believe in competition. We believe in earning positions around here. So again, with Alex though, it's like we are rowing and we're not going to miss a beat. It is nothing has changed.
So you're saying that Colin will have a chance to compete for the starting quarterback job?
Absolutely. And the thing, and I hope you write this in the proper text. That goes for anybody that's on our roster. That's everybody. Everybody, those positions are all earned. The quarterback position to every other position on the field. None of them are anointed. They are all earned.
Did you have a chance to meet with Alex today, and what other players maybe did you meet with? Was that helpful at all in the limited time you could spend with him today?
Yeah, it was good. It was just good being around Alex again today, and a lot of our players, probably 15 or so that were here today.
Jim, what was obviously you competing with Colin during his workout. Obviously he was, performing in front of a potential employer. There was pressure with him, for him there. Were you trying to see how he responded to that pressure? Is that part of your purpose of putting him through that with you?
I could tell you that I thought of that, and I wanted to see that when I was on the field. But honestly, when I hit the field, I like to have fun too, and he seemed to be, had the same mindset, and so yeah, maybe my antenna picked something up, but I was actually out there throwing the ball around and having some fun and evaluating.
He was such a prolific rusher in college. He seems to have potential as a wildcat type of quarterback. Any thought of incorporating that into your offense, especially for a rookie, maybe getting his feet wet the first year?
We have QB-driven runs in our scheme. Are we that kind of team? Yes, we're that kind of team. Are we a three-step drop-back team? Yes. Are we a play-action team? Yes. Are we a move-out-of-the pocket team? Absolutely. So definitely, Colin has arm talent, has athletic ability. I think has the all the capabilities to really run anything that we ask him to do. in our opinion.
Are you competing for the starting quarterback job?
No, I'm not.
I want to know.
I will not be the starting quarterback. If I am designated the starting quarterback, I will not accept the starting quarterback position.
In all seriousness, on this best spiral competition, how do you judge that?
Well, I'll throw one to him, and he judges mine, and then when he throws his to me, I judge his. So
Tie-breaking vote if it came to that.
it's just you know it. You know it when you see it. You know. Quarterback knows a tight spiral when you see one. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys,
Thank you.